guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chrissy Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. So real quick, man, I want to talk about something. I don't know, man. Today seemed like the day of the list or something. Feel like something is going on. Feel like everywhere I go, it's like these numbers and lists and things are popping up today. I don't know what that's about, but there was an interesting article because we all know about, as far as the Toronto Raptors, we all know about Scotty Barnes and Precious and all the things they got going on, and that's cool, right? Like that's super dope. Like I'm excited for it. But it's still someone out there, man, that's gonna be pretty the key for the Raptors, and that's Steady Freddy. So I came across this article today, man. It said, where does Fred VanVleet rank among the East point guards? So we're gonna go down the list here, man. We're gonna read this article, then we're gonna list the 15. Some of them are funny, but we'll talk about it. The Toronto Raptors are making a huge change at point guard this season. At the end of the Kyle Lowry era means the Fred VanVleet is in line to succeed him as a team point guard following Lowry's magnificent near-decade at the helm. VanVleet's 19.6 points and 6.3% a game numbers that are a bit of a misnomer considering how he was hampered by injuries the latter part of the season gave the Raptors plenty of confidence that he would be able to take over Kyle Lowry's responsibility on both ends of the floor. Unfortunately for VanVleet and a Raptor team that is in flux right now in the East is currently full of tremendous starting point guard in almost every direction. VanVleet will get his biggest test yet of the elite competition that Lowry was going up against for years. Now, the one thing I want to say about this article is, and shout out to Fan-Sided Raptors Rapture, I read this article, is I think, and I get what they're saying, but Steady Freddy been starting for he just wasn't a starting point guard, but he's been starting for a while. So, but let's keep going, man. For the purpose of this list, each team projected starting point guard will be considered with their play over the last few years and potentially heading into 2021 served as the deciding factor. Where does VanVleet rank when compared to some of his rivals in the East? All right, so what they did was they put the top 15 starting point guards, and they want to, and we'll see where Steady Freddy falls in this. Now some of this I gotta be honest. It's a little funny to me because, like, okay, number 15, Jalen Suggs. Now don't get me wrong, on paper he look great, look like a monster, a beast, like he gonna be that guy, but already, like, he didn't play the NBA game yet. And Suggs, and no knock against Suggs, I would say the same thing if he was Raptors or with the Lakers. You got to prove that first before you just come out and be like, he's the number 15. I don't know about that. Cade Cunningham, I get it, he's number 1 overall pick, but we've seen a lot of number 1 overall picks that don't quite look the same. But I'm not knocking him, but just to have him there already and ain't played the game, that's a little funny to me. Lonzo Ball, I can get that, number 13. I think he's improved. At one point, Lonzo was looking like a straight bust, man. We all remember that. But I always liked his defensive presence, his ability. I just think he got to be more aggressive on the offensive end. Because the thing with Lonzo is you almost don't have to guard him. Because he's gonna pass. You're like, just let him go. He gonna pass. Just hog up his passing lanes. He afraid to shoot. So I'm glad that he kind of got out of that and raised. I think he had 38% last year from the three. Darius Garland from the Cavaliers, because they're considered one of the best kept secrets in the league. Okay, you got him at number 12. Number 11 is Spencer Dinwiddie, Washington Wizards. Okay, he got the big deal this offseason. You want to put him at number 11? I have no issue with that. Dennis Schroder, Boston Celtics, number 10, coming off perhaps the worst season of his career. They got him as number 10. Honestly, I don't know if I would put him above Lonzo. This is me now. I've seen both of these guys. I don't know if I would put him above Lonzo, especially I feel like Lonzo had a much better season than Dennis Schroder last year. Number 8, LaMelo Ball of the Charlotte Hornets. I can see that. He balled out, man. If it wasn't for his injury, I think the Hornets would have been a lot even better. He definitely elevating that franchise. They probably end up getting his brother, LiAngelo. I know everyone's rooting for it. We'll see how that plays out. But LaMelo at number 8. Okay, Malcolm Brogdon, 21 points. He averages 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists a game at number 7. Malcolm Brogdon from Indiana. I have no problem with that. That one fits to me. I see why they made that. Why they made that number. Then at number 7, Steady Freddie VanVleet. They say that he's, for all of the concerns about his shooting percentage, VanVleet is one of the best two-way guards in the game with a year of increased volume, might have all the tools needed to get Toronto to the postseason. Yeah, I agree. I do feel like he got the tools. I'm gonna be honest again. Here's another. I wouldn't put Kemba Walker over Steady Freddie. That's just me. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't put Kemba Walker over Steady Freddie for the simple fact that I just don't feel like he comes through when needed ever. Like if he would have, he would still be in Boston, in my opinion. I just don't see it. And they even said here though, they say Kemba's down year last year made it tough to put him over VanVleet, but if 19 points, 5 assists a game as a third scoring arc represents a down year, that bodes well for Walker. Yeah, to me, I don't see the clutchness with Walker. That's the thing that for me is like, he's a great player, but I don't see that. Game on the line. Let's go. All right, we're gonna round out this. Let's round it out. So number 5, Ben Simmons. That's name. See, that's what makes you mad when you see Ben Simmons above Kyle Lowry. I'm sorry, Steady Freddie. Really? That's off of pure name, man. That's off of pure name. Now defense, I give it to him. He's a better defender. But other than that, what else? This guy was small. This guy came 2 feet tall in the playoffs. Come on, man. I don't get that one. Drew Holiday, Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know. Defense, yeah, he's a hell of a defensive player. He's really, really inconsistent. Number 3, Kyle Lowry. I'll take that one. He's the now Miami Heat, obviously. Number 2 is Trae Young, and Trae Young did beast when it mattered most, and Kyrie Irving from the Brooklyn Nets. Can't argue with those, right? You can't argue with those. I got my personal feelings about Kyrie, and him being number 1, but when you come to him on the court, my only question with Kyrie is love for the game, desire, drive, want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I question with him, but he's that guy, and you got to give it to him. But the fact that they got Ben Simmons above Steady Freddie is really, really funny to me. That's off of pure name, in my opinion. There's no hate. I hope the guy gets where he needs to go mentally, or put that work in, put that effort in to really, really be that guy. But I mean, to me, that's off of name alone. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's what it is, man. Overall, do I think Steady Freddie should have been a little bit higher on this list? Yup. But at the same time, I gotta be honest. He did go through some rough patches last year. And it was interesting at one point he pointed out the fact that he never regained his health. I mean, like his win. Like he felt tired. Like he never gained his normal energy for a while in the playoffs. So in the season. So all that played a factor. Not making excuses. New year, new game, new talent, new season. Let's go. So hopefully I can easily see him number 4, number 3 on this list come next year. It's a big year for Steady Freddie. The youngsters coming in got the Raptor Nation excited, but they're gonna need the leadership of a guy like Fred VanVleet. So we'll see how it all plays out, man. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, man, you gotta be great.